and we're talking about how AEW could have better used all those guys they released last week. Give you our opinions, do some fantasy booking, and see how it goes. All right, we are back. Guys, don't forget the YouTube memberships. 3 tiers, starting as low as 99 cents. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Join the Heel Faction for as low as 99 cents today.
Absolutely, and let's also thank Castell for sponsoring this podcast. They've been down since day one. Please, if you're going to drink it, drink responsibly. Please be 21 years of age or older. Also, we got some new shit.
Yeah,
talk about it.
We got Gully Rum right here. It's the world's first and only cherry vanilla rum. You can drink this bitch straight out the bottle. And unlike other flavored drinks, this is still 80 proof. Beautiful.
Also, unlike Castell or Wheatley, you can drink Castell neatly.
Oh, you can.
Found that out by a couple of liquor store owners earlier this week. That was fucking great.
Yeah.
All right, AEW releases. We only got a couple to go through because we obviously see where one's already gone. Let's go and get that one out the way. Absolute Ricky starts. When we did WIW, we kind of imagined him going to NXT. We fucking called that on fucking point. By the time the episode ended, he made his fucking debut at the end of the show. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're actually on while he made his debut.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was obvious he's going there. They don't even have a fucking... This is my problem.
I'm listening.
How could they make that deal so quick without having talks beforehand?
Because I think when it came to Ricky, he just wanted out the number.
Yeah, but he went from easily making $150,000 a year down to 60.
Well, we don't know the extent of his contract so far. I mean, it could be 80, it could be 100.
That's a standard NXT contract.
How long is he going to stay in NXT?
I don't know.
That's the thing. Or it could be one of those things where Cody helped. I mean, Ricky's one of Cody's boys.
Oh, I'm sure I'm sure Cody was involved.
So I'm sure day of actual negotiations, those a 3-way line going on.
But it happens so fast, they don't even have a name trademark for him.
They don't have that. They didn't have any graphics, no entrance music, no nothing. Which, to me, even if they had all that, the way he debuted Tuesday night was the way he needed.
I think it was a good debut, but they didn't call him anything.
They still ain't, because,
right.
I mean, they're still going by the absolute. Like, he's still saying that in all his promos.
Absolute, yeah.
But he hasn't name-dropped anything.
Yeah.
He hasn't been called Ricky Starks. He's not on the WWE website for NXT alumni or whatever. He's going to get a new name, unfortunately. I don't want him to, because he's known all over.
They could try to trademark his name, but
it'd be a similar thing to AJ Styles, where he still has a percentage of whatever comes in. That's how AJ Styles still has AJ Styles in WWE.
Well, I mean, the name John Cena is trademarked. I mean, they're gonna.
I mean, that is his birth name.
Oh, it's his birth name, yeah, but it's trademarked in wrestling.
Yeah,
owned by WWE.
I get that, but his mindset on that is, this company's done so much for me. At least I can do is help pay them back for everything they've paid me. So I get that to a point.
Thank you, Esther. We try.
I ain't trying shit. I'm just here. Miro. I don't care anymore.
I don't. And that's a shame, because I never cared about him in WWE.
No, hell no.
Ever. His wife was always the star of their team.
Agreed.
But in AEW, I started caring when he became the Redeemer. Like, he was bullshit as that video game character.
That's because he was trying to be as much as himself as possible.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about that. You can't always turn your persona up to 10 and it works.
No. Not always.
Ever.
Not always. But it's like, I don't know. I don't get what's going on.
Well, Here's my thing, and it does fall back to his wife being the bread maker, so to speak, of that duo. In NXT, he was literally his gimmick name, the Bulgarian Brute. Like, he just came out there, he beat the fuck out of him, spoke a little Bulgarian, and left. And then they put him with a Russian advisor, and then it evolved into what it became. To me, the moment I really quit giving a shit is the moment they put more attention on his wife than on him. And then that god awful fucking program towards the end of his WWE run between him, Bobby Lashley, and his wife, that was
horrible.
That was dog water.
Horrible.
Dog fucking water. Where he goes, I can honestly give a fuck less. Because if you've seen one Miro match or one Rusev match, you've seen them all.
Every single one of them.
Yeah. It's a running super kick. It's a stomp to the back, and it's a fucking camel clutch.
He's never adapted. He's never changed. He's never grown.
Well, I mean, I'm in the early days I was the same way, but I learned. Sometimes you gotta fucking go away and learn a new hold. I mean, every time I do a return to a company I've worked before, it may not be flippy shit, but I've brought something new that the fans want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a catchphrase or a new piece of my gimmick or it's a new maneuver or something.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
He's going back to WWE, and I don't know why.
I don't need him there.
What the fuck are they going to do with him?
Please throw him in NXT and just leave him there. I don't watch NXT anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like the character. The person behind the character, he's a great guy. I've seen his social media interactions. He's a very humbled guy, from what I can tell. But it's not like a Baron Corbin thing where I'm like itching to see where he goes.
Right. Yeah. Could definitely not see him again.
Yes, and even if he came and like learned how to do backstage producing shit, I might care more then.
Maybe.
See where his mind is. Put him with fucking Chris Parks. Chris Parks is a fucking beast, so to speak, on teaching other guys how to fucking produce.
Yeah.
All right. So the last one that I want to talk about today is our boy, Malachi Black.
Malachi Black. He is a victim of his own mind. He is a victim of having too much control over his gimmick. Too much say so on whether he does a job or not.
Hulk Hogan syndrome.
Yeah. He would not lose. Like it was infamous that he would not lose.
I agree with that, but I also agree with something that you brought up about a week or so ago before he actually got the release. AEW is not really the place for a supernatural gimmick.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's entertainment. That's not sports.
Yes, like if you can do it right in that company, sure.
Yeah.
Like even with Julia Hart doing it, I'm okay with it. Didn't really ever make sense to me, but it's fucking Julia Hart. What the fuck am I going to do?
Yeah.
For Malachi though, he just works better as a WWE guy because he relies on the fucking gimmick of a supernatural shit. When he first did the debut with Cody, I was good with it.
Yeah.
The light go out, light go in, whatever.
Sure. The old Sting gimmick where it just appears. That's fine.
I'm talking like, remember his full entrance where like the spotlight would come on at the fucking top of the ramp.
Right.
Go out, he'd fucking haul ass to the bottom of the fucking ramp.
Yeah.
Go out again, get onto the fucking drink. Yeah, like a couple times that was cool.
Yeah.
I was okay with that. Everything afterwards was just and I get long-term storytelling. But after a few years, I think your eye's gonna fucking heal up, my guy.
Yeah.
All right. I get it. Seth Rollins, took your fucking eye out or whatever, and it kind of bled out into this darkness, but unless you're a fucking nerd like I am, you're gonna forget all about that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that happened in fucking COVID era.
Yeah. No, he came in hot. Cody did a great job putting him over. He had what he needed at that point
Yes.
to be the biggest star in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
What he didn't need was final say so on shit.
And that's why I've always said 100% fucking control is the worst fucking thing you can do because there's nothing anyone can fucking do about it except make you sit home.
Yeah, Samuel, she's hot.
As far as Malachi goes, he's WWE bound. He's been WWE bound for a while. Sure.
And I think it's pretty much
it's a foregone conclusion.
Well, it's definitely that, and I guess he's gonna be Chad Gable's secret weapon.
I'm okay with that.
Which is fine, but what is other than being married to a shit hot one, what does he have anything to do with luchas?
He owns his own training school.
They teach a lucha there?
Mm-hmm. Oh. They teach all forms of wrestling there. So that Dark Arts thing, Dark Arts Academy, that's what he calls it.
Yeah.
So when I heard that, I was like, oh, that makes fucking sense because he does teach that shit. But I'm gonna be honest with you, if I can just hear that fucking music had one more time. No man is ever truly good. No man is ever truly evil. Like the antithesis of what mankind is in that fucking song.
Right.
And he fucking played it so fucking well. It's going to be interesting to see him go from have 100% fucking creative control to going back to the system, so to speak.
Yeah.
Which for me, I've always liked that. I've always liked someone having a governor on me, so to speak, of we're not doing that, but let's integrate your idea into it. And the Triple H is really good about that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Tony was like, yeah, go do what the fuck you want to do. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. So just go home.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how the dynamic is. I don't know if it's like that. But like the other handful of guys that have creative control are all people that are willing to do a job. Like Bryanson and Mox, and they're at least willing to let other people go over. But I don't know this whole...
Maybe it was one of those situations of it didn't make sense to him.
Maybe.
But the thing is...
I think the Hounds of Hell will be bigger than the House of Black.
It's like I said before. House of Black is TFK. As far as like the supernatural version of the gimmick.
Sure.
It'd be like if, say, you finally said fuck it, right? And you just want to chill out and just watch from the sidelines. And me and Rip had to go on. We would modify it to make it more grounded in reality, because without the three kings, the kingdom falls. So what do we do from there? Like, we have to evolve the gimmick of TFK into something more. And with the House of Black evolving it into the Hounds of Hell, it makes fucking total sense. The only thing that really didn't make total fucking sense was that fucking tag team match they had a couple weeks ago in Collision or Dynamite or some shit where they fought Takeshita and Fletcher. If you're building up Hounds of Hell, put them up with another fucking tag team. Let them fucking go over and continue to build themselves. Right. Same thing with Fletcher and Takeshita. Put them with a fucking Private Party or whoever the fuck is still there, and have them fucking dog walk their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Putting them two together did not make sense.
Yeah.
So Uncle Dave, fuck you for trying to suck on AEW's balls continuously.
He really does.
No, like he did a thing one of his podcasts. And his co-host, I can't remember his fucking co-host. It's like Brian Alvarez or something. Mm-hmm. One of those co-hosts.
Brian Alvarez. Yeah.
And Brian brought a very good fucking point up. The same point I just made. You're trying to build these two teams up going into something. They just had Hounds of Hell's fucking debut this new gimmick. Why the fuck would you have them fucking kick out of 90 fucking false finishes? Because Brian, I did go back and watch the match, but I'm going off what Brian said. After the 6th or 7th fucking false finish, it took the crowd out of it. And fucking Dave's sitting there constantly trying to fucking, defend it. To the point of, well, you just don't understand. No, it's not the fact that we don't understand. It's the fact that this story doesn't make sense. And all you're trying to do is fucking cover it up.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day. No, I agree. The Hounds of Hell right now should be laying waste to motherfuckers, yes. not getting beat fresh out the gate.
Yep. It'd be like feeding them to fucking Hurt Syndicate right now. It's too soon. Way too soon. Because when that happens, that's going to be a fucking feud.
Yeah.
All right. So, that's it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Well,